So, happy Friday, everyone. It's Greg Dixon here and Roy DeCan for Total Traffic and Conversion. Today we're going to talk about conversion alchemy for professional coaches. And I guess, Roy, maybe what do you mean by a professional coach? Who do you have in mind for that?
Okay, well, if we look at all the possible types of professional coaches, the ones that probably have the best market, so it would be a subcategory or whatever you want to call it, would be your executive coaches. Those are the ones that are probably going to make the most money if they can get prospects that are looking for them. And that's where we can help. So we want I would primarily like to talk about executive coaches. We can talk about any type. And if anybody is not an executive coach but would like our help, then we'll nail down that definition. But basically what we're talking about is you want to know who your ideal prospect is. And with an executive coach, we'll explain that it's probably a man or woman about 45 that's a seasoned corporate executive, maybe working in a Fortune 500 company. And what is their problem? You got to have their problem because this is the way they're going to find us. So they're dealing with overwhelming stress most of the time, and their challenges are maintaining peak performance in a high stakes environment. And so we know who we're looking for. Now, if we get somebody that's not quite that way, we're going to get some of them, but we always want to talk as if we're talking to our ideal prospect, because that's really who we want. So we've got a system whereby we can find these people for you. Now, this is a done for you thing we're talking about here. You don't have to worry about anything. You're just going to have leads every day. And then we're going to help you process those leads so you turn the maximum amount of them into ones with you've developed a good relationship for. And then you're either going to select one or you're going to select a number of them. However you want to establish your business, we're going to make that happen for you. So basically, if you are going for the ideal prospects we're talking about, and you offer executive coaching, basically you're probably going to come at it from the direction of achieve optimal work-life balance and professional fulfillment through customized executive coaching or something similar to that. Anyway, with that as a premise here, we find you the people, and then we get your message in front of them that begins probably that way. And anytime you want more prospects, you'll get them. Anytime you've got enough prospects, you don't worry about getting more. And then you're just working those prospects. When I say you're working them, we're working them for you. It's all happening in the background because this is a done for you thing.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, I think one of the aspects of this is because the leads do cost something per lead. You more or less have to have your ducks in a row before taking on this mission, in the sense that you have to have an offer that are actually delivering results for your clients, and people are paying you for it. And probably, I would say, it'd be better, certainly, that a new client is worth in the thousands of dollars than maybe in the tens of thousands of dollars. If it's a low ticket offer, it's probably not for you. It'd be too expensive to acquire people. And the other thing is, I got a little mind map, which may or may not clarify what we're doing here, just so you have an idea what we mean by the conversion alchemy part, which is a standalone system that you can sign up for on your own, and you can do the work with it, or we can help you with that, and we can do it a done for you program. So I'll just pop up this little mind map here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see here. Maybe I'm going to make it a little bigger on the screen up
If you
here.
could, that would probably help.
Oh,
especially if they're looking at it on a phone.
Okay, that's a little bigger.
There we go. There we
go. Okay, so here we have it's an AI lead acquisition tool, and as Roy was saying, you kind of target who you want to get with phrases and keywords, and it goes out and actively gets that contact information, and then it comes back into conversion alchemy. And then here, this section here, add to Kartra, go high level or other business platform. So what we've been doing is we work with Kartra primarily, and I think Roy has a few people using go high level, but there's a built-in integration that brings it into your business platform, your CRM, however you want to talk about it. And then what we have been crafting email sequences to go out, but really we're talking about this part here, connecting it to your account. And then we'll have a discussion about maybe you've got all of your ducks in a row and you can manage all that yourself. You just need this part here, but we're also available to coach you and help you get all the other parts in. And if you just simply, as Roy said, you just simply want to not get in the weeds with this at all and just simply have people making appointments with you, we can do that too.
That's, I think, what most people are going to want. But now Greg's given you the idea. We only have to do what you don't want to do. So if you don't want to do any of it, that's fine. We'll do it all for you. If you really want to, get involved in this thing, there's some value in that. It's less expensive for one thing, but with the amount of leads that you're going to have coming in and the amount of conversions that you're going to be able to do using this system, that minor benefit of less cost is probably irrelevant, because the object is you're going to get continual leads. You're going to get as many leads as you want each day. We're going to help you get your message in front of them regularly so that they realize you're the best game in town. And when they do, you make the offer to them that's what they're looking for. You decide to convert them in whatever manner is the way you're doing it now. You're probably going to stick to that. What we're just going to do is get a lot of people in front of you.
Yeah. And it's we generally work in batches of 10 at a time, but it's the kind of thing, if you're doing 10 a day and you're getting, and it's working well, then you just go for more. So, it's like any kind of paid advertising, find something that works and just pour gasoline on it and work at it. But you as an executive coach, maybe you have a limit to how many people you can work with at one time. So that's a determining factor too.
Yeah, whatever's best for you, that's the way we set it up.
Yeah.
Usually what we're talking about here is automating what you have to do manually. And there's no way you can really get all the business you want manually. And there's so many tools available now to automate this stuff. And we've got them for you. So we just take your manual method and automate it. And then you can turn it up or turn it down for as many leads as you want each day.
Yeah. So that's the ideal is you, and literally the campaign is like a VCR control. You can press the play button, you can press the stop button, and so you can turn it on and turn it off at will, and that way you can control your own budget, and we can work with you. We can meet with you. Betty Withrow's not here, but one of the things she does is help craft emails. What we've been doing so far is taking the leads and putting them into an email sequence that goes out either once every 3 days or once a week, and always with a call to action to make an appointment, or in your case, it could be a special offer or a webinar. It depends. That's why we'd like to talk with you and see what it is you're actually doing, and see what works best for you. And again, and I put a link in there to sign up for Conversion Alchemy, the program itself. You can take a look at it and see what it looks like, and it'll ask for a credit card, but you won't be charged at all unless you run a campaign. So you can go take a look at it and then meet with us, and we'll discuss what your goals are, what your needs are, whether figured with a little bit of guidance you can get it going with your own system right now, or we could do it completely for you, and anything in between.
Yeah, if you're already doing something like this and you're purchasing leads from somewhere else, more than likely we're going to save a lot of money for you on leads.
Yeah.
And they're probably also going to be a lot better leads than what you've been getting. So that means less work in conversions, because these are going to be the kind of people that you want. You're going to be able to talk to them effectively. Betty will help you do that. We'll either give you some pointers on how you can do it yourself, or like I said before, we can do the whole thing for you.
Yeah. So if you already have a number of email funnels or sales funnels, email sequences already to go, then really all you need is to connect Conversion Alchemy, and we'll help get those leads in to trigger what you already have in place. So, and if you have nothing in place, we can help you with that too.
Yeah, if you don't want to even hear anything about email marketing, that's fine.
Yeah. Along those lines, we're running a campaign for a dentist, and the dentist doesn't have any time to deal with any of that. So we're just sending people to make an appointment to be a potential new client. So that's in the hands-off category.
Yeah. As much hands-on as you want, as much hands-off as you want.
Yeah.
We're going to teach you how to do this if you want to know how to do it yourself. But you won't be able to get leads of this quality anywhere else less expensively, and then put it together with a system that makes it real easy for people to be able to contact you. All that's in place.
All that's in place. Yeah. So make book an appointment with us. You can go to totaltraffic@conversion.com. There's links everywhere to make an appointment with us. You know where we live on LinkedIn, so you can send out a request, and we'll discuss it. And I did put in the chat here where you can sign up for where are we at? I got to scroll down there. Save, and there we go. So that's the link to register, and you can take a look at it. Again, it'll ask you for a credit card, but there's a long way between. It takes a certain amount of work in order to get to the point to actually run a campaign, but you can get an idea what we're talking about here. And certainly we're available to explain what it's doing, give you some coaching, do it for you completely, or do it with you, or anything in between.
Now we're looking for a professional coach that wants to do this. Yeah. So what we're going to do is anybody that hears this or sees this and reacts within a week, or what kind of time frame are we going to put on it? We're going to give you a substantial discount for getting started with us.
Yeah. So anytime in the next week. Anytime in the next week, you say, "Oh, I saw your broadcast."
Okay, before our next broadcast, then that's the way it's got to be.
Yeah, give me the deal.
So before next Friday at 5:00 Eastern Daylight Time, and whatever that translates to where you are, if you do it before that, you're going to get a substantial discount and all kinds of training and counseling and all that kind of thing, so you can make a good decision how you want to use this thing. Yeah. But basically, if you're an executive coach, we're all ready for you. We've got this.
We're all ready for you. And if you meet with us, we can show you some of the, what kind of open rates we're getting with the things we're doing now. So, yeah.
It will change your professional business if you do this. This is something you're not going to be able to get this anywhere else, but you can get it from us. It's proven, it works, and we're ready to have you dominate your market in the area you want to get new clients, probably seasoned corporate executive clients.
Yeah.
And it could be in a state, it could be in a city, it could be in the whole country. We'll help you in any of those situations.
Actually, that's a good thing. We forgot to mention that you can target specific cities or regions and even down to postal codes if you want to be that specific.
Exactly. So if there's certain companies you want to go after and they reside within certain zip codes, that's one way to do it. But anyway, we can help you with all that.
Yep.
There's nothing here that you've got to figure out on your own. We'll explain what you might want to do once we understand what it is you want to accomplish, and we can just go from there.
Well, that's great. So if there are any questions out there, I don't see any at the moment, and maybe we'll play our little video out and let people go for their Friday afternoon.
Just register and take advantage of this special offer.
Yeah, just register and reach out to us, and we'll help you with the next steps. All righty. Happy Friday, everyone.